Today, I'll be sharing some of the information that top producing life insurance agents have shared with me over the years, including how they get more clients level coverage who probably should only qualify with those guaranteed issue, no questions asked type of life insurance. And I'm even going to show you how to go from having a life insurance client to easily cross-selling them Medicare Advantage and or at least getting super easy referrals from them. So let's start with a thumbs up and subscribing if you're new to the channel. One of the things that helped me stay as a top tier life insurance agent year after year after year was the way that I got lots of referrals. Like every single week, I'd want to say at least 1 to 3 new policies with folks that were referred to me by both clients and even people that I couldn't sell, that didn't buy, that I presented to. The trick to getting lots of referrals isn't just the way you ask, but it's about the value that you bring with the referral. So let's address referrals that I do get from new clients first. When making a life insurance or final expense sales presentation, I always gave the prospect a generic living will kit along with a last will and testament. Which, by the way, if you'd like both the living will and the last will and testament so that you can share it with your clients, stick around to the end of the video and I'm going to show you how to get both of these guys for yourself. Really, the bottom line is this. When you make your sales presentation, simply give these to your new client and explain the basis on how they work. Now you're giving value that can actually be shared. I would also explain to my new client how important referrals are to my business and how I actually enjoyed working with them and helping them. When this is done correctly, they're going to sense your honesty, your sincerity, and that's going to go a long way. And this is also when I ask them if there are any friends or family members that they know of, who would appreciate the free will and the last will. And I would simply hand them my agent evaluation referrals page and have them fill it out. This easy and helpful approach works really well, and you're going to find that most of the people that you meet with, and whether you buy the insurance or not, are going to give you referrals of potentially new clients. Let's address cross-selling and another way to get even more referrals that our agents are currently doing with our Telesales preset appointments funnel platform, where the agents get a boatload of leads and preset appointments on their calendars every single week. And usually at like a third of the cost of what the lead vendors charge. We use automations with our CRM that are already in place, and we use Go High Level. So all the agent has to do is put in some of the client's information while they still have the client on the phone, and now that client is getting an automated happy birthday text. And guys, you can go get this on your own through Go High Level. They're going to charge you a little bit more than what we do for our platform, and it's really not all put together. But if you're good with technology, that is one route. Then, as the holidays approach, you'll want to set up another text message for Thanksgiving and a general happy holiday text, but you do this all before Thanksgiving, and that's really important. Then, in the first week of December is when you want to start calling those same clients. You've already become one of the first insurance agents who've texted them, one of the first people who've texted them happy birthday and reached out for the holidays. So when you get them on the phone, it's going to be easy to remind them how, basically that when you first spoke, they wanted more insurance, on that first meeting, and how you're able to add to their insurance now without having to break the bank. This is also when you want to remind them about how you can help them with maybe their Medicare insurance too. Just a soft mention will often pique their interest, as December, remember, is when a lot of people change their MAPD plans, and that's when all the Social Security changes happen. And this is when you'll start setting up the automated text messages to your clients, reminding them that you can answer questions about their Medicare. And yes, you'll get people who will start asking questions. Maybe not immediately, but think about it, guys. Everybody needs help eventually, and most Medicare agents are a little weak when it comes to helping their own clients, and I hate to say it, even like returning their calls. This leaves things wide open for you. Remember, guys, at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I was going to share how the best agents often get their clients first day coverage, even when the client has multiple health conditions. There are a couple of things that we do. First off, we always let the prospect know that we are a broker and have access to many companies. So if the first company doesn't offer the best coverage, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We've got other companies that we can switch to. Guys, with final expense sales, you're going to find that most of the clients have health issues and often just will tend to hang around their home with, I guess, very little to do. So once you get them excited, enthusiastic through your energetic sales presentation, they don't mind spending a couple of hours with you if needed, even over the phone. We currently use the Insurance Toolkit's quoting software to not only quote the clients, but to help with the underwriting. And this is important. That way we're finding like the best carriers with the most level coverage and best price based on the client's health. If I think I can get the client standard rates with, let's say, American Amicable, for example, we'll apply there first. In most scenarios, American Amicable will actually give us the approval at the end of the application, or they're going to send it to underwriting for approval. And it's basically the same with Transamerica and a bunch of carriers, Royal Neighbors, for example. If it's sent to underwriting, we're going to give the underwriting notes on why the client should get first day coverage, and we're going to find out in a day or two if they're approved or not. With American Amicable, this works really well. Meanwhile, we'll move on to the next carrier. We simply explain, the exact situation, the medical scenario, and since we've already prepped the client, in case American Amicable doesn't approve them, it's not a big deal and it's just part of the process when we need to switch gears and look at another product. When this is done properly, even if you have to go with like a graded product like Mutual of Omaha's graded, or even Guarantee Trust Life's product, the client is going to be okay with that because they've already been vested in this whole process. Think about it. They've just spent all this time with you trying to get approvals from multiple carriers, and the good news is that they can always cancel the secondary product if you do find out days later that they actually do get approved by like American Amicable. My experience with the most successful life insurance agents has taught me that they really enjoy helping their clients and in many cases enjoy the natural, without a better word, high that kind of kicks in when they sell a new client, and especially when they sell a new client that comes from a referral. This natural feeling is all part of why some of the best life insurance agents have as much success as they have year after year after year. And a lot of them truly just enjoy being sociable on the phone in a way that they're the complete opposite, maybe in a face-to-face sales setting. Yes, believe it or not, this is common for all of us. If you'd like a copy of the Last Will and Testament that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, along with the Living Will, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. If you'd like more information on working with us on our exclusive leads and preset calendar appointments platform, just shoot me an email at that same address. As always, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now get out there and whatever happens, make sure that you do something good for someone else today. Happy hunting.